Lesson number 7, Motion, Force and Work, Part 2. Let's recall what we have studied in our previous video. Distance, displacement, velocity, speed and velocity, average velocity and instantaneous velocity. Now, we are going to study topic acceleration, force, Newton's first law of motion, force, displacement, work and energy. What is acceleration? Acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. Usually, acceleration means the speed in changing, but not always. When object move in a circular path at a constant speed, it is still accelerating because the direction of its velocity is changing. The acceleration of an object is equal to its change in velocity divided by the time in which the change occurs. Example, an object was moving north at 10 meters per second. The object speeds up and now is moving north at 15 meters per second. The object has accelerated. When the car slows down when you fall off a bridge, the car turning at the corner is an example of acceleration because the direction is changing. The quicker the turn, the greater is the acceleration. A good example of law of acceleration is a car. For example, we are in a car and pushing down the gas pedal, so we are accelerating. Motion in a uniform circular is another example of acceleration, where the acceleration applied is toward the center. Acceleration is the rate of change in velocity. If a body changes speed or direction, then it is said to be accelerated. Acceleration. Formula of acceleration is change in velocity upon time taken for change. Positive acceleration. If the velocity of an object increases with respect to time, then the object is said to be in positive acceleration. Negative acceleration. If the velocity of an object decreases with respect to the time, then the object is said to be in negative acceleration. In the previous example, we had studied about the truck covered the distance AB at the velocity of 60 km per hour, BC at 30 km per hour and CD at 40 km per hour. It means that the velocity for the distance CD is greater than the velocity for the distance BC. So, why it is greater? Because CD was 40 km per hour and BC was 30 km per hour. 40 km per hour is greater than 30 km per hour. That's the reason the velocity CD is greater than BC. From the number of seconds required for this change in velocity to take place, the change in velocity per second can be calculated. This is called acceleration. The truck driver increases or decreases the velocity of the truck by a means of accelerator. You might have seen a toy car that runs on a clockwork spring. When it is released on a flat floor, after winding up the spring, it goes in a straight line. However, when it is hit on one side, it changes direction and keeps going. If it collides into a wall, it stops. It means that its velocity changes. How did this change take place? It happens because the car comes in contact with something external to it. On a football ground, how does the direction of the ball moving in a straight line change? We see some player changing its direction by kicking it. When its direction changes, the velocity of the ball changes. That is to say, an acceleration takes place. The interaction that brings about the acceleration is called force. Force acts on the body. Acceleration, the rate of change of velocity, includes an increase in speed, decrease in speed or change in direction of an object. Force. What is force? Force is simply a push or a pull exerted on an object in order to change the motion of the object. Force can change the acceleration of an object. This acceleration can be a change in speed or direction of the object. Scientists express force using a unit called Newton, that is N. The force is the interaction that brings about the acceleration. Due to the force, there is a change in the velocity of an object. Force is the pull or push. Force is the capacity to do work or cause physical change. A force is that which changes or tends to change the state of rest or motion of a body. Force formula: force equal to mass of the object into acceleration. Newton's first law: if no force is acting on a body, its velocity will not change. The body will not show acceleration. If a body is stationary, it will remain stationary. If it is in motion, it will continue moving with the same velocity and in the same direction. If the force acting on the object is zero, then its acceleration is also zero. An object at rest remains at rest, and an object in motion remains in motion with the same speed and direction. Newton's law states that every object will remain rest or in uniform motion in a straight line unless compelled to a change its state by the action of an external force. This is normally taken as a definition of inertia. Example: a stationary object with no outside force will not move. With no outside forces, a moving object will not stop. Newton's first law applies this to the horizontal motion. By doing the activity by rolling the ball on the floor and observing its constant velocity once they let go of it. An object will move in a straight line or a given direction at a constant speed unless or until another force acts upon the object, causing a change in speed and or direction. Take a glass marble and let it roll on a big smooth tabletop. After some time, its velocity will decrease and it will stop. On a carom board too, the carom coin pushed by a striker will move forward some distance and then come to a stop. If the coin is pushed after applying talcum powder to the carom board, it will keep moving for a longer time and then comes to a stop. What can we infer from this? We can infer that the velocity of the coin decreases due to the force of friction and the coin stops. The velocity of the coin decreases due to the force of friction and the coin stops. If the friction between the carom board and the coin is reduced, the coin keeps moving for a longer time. It will mean that if no force of friction is acting on a moving body, it will keep on moving with a constant velocity. The scientist Sir Isaac Newton was the first to study force and the resulting acceleration. Newton's first law of motion: if no force is acting on a body, its velocity does not change. That is, the body does not accelerate. In the other word, if a body is stationary, it will remain stationary. If it is in motion, it will continue moving with the same velocity and in the same direction. In the figure, you can see a string is attached to a wooden block on a table and it is passed over a pulley and tied to a weight. On applying a sufficient weight, the block will be seen to move. Now, which force is being applied here? How can this force be increased? What will happen on applying more force? When can we say that work is done by the applied force? If the block moves forward, we can say that it has been displaced. Due to displacement, we say that force has done some work. Can we measure this work? We know that work done depends on the force and displacement. Formula express the relationship. Work done by the force equal to force applied to the body, displacement of the body that takes place in the direction of force. In the SI system, the unit of work is joule, that is J, while the unit of force is Newton, that is N, and the unit of displacement is meter, that is M. In CGS system, the unit of work is erg. If a force of 1 N parallel to the surface of the table is applied to a wooden block on the table and the block is displaced by 1 meter, then it can be said that force has been done 1 joule of work. That the force has done, then it can be said that the force has done 1 joule of work. In this example, the displacement is in the direction of the force. As we had completed our lesson number 7, motion, force and work, hope you all have understood it very well. Thank you.